Hi everyone, I'm making a video today on what do I think of Dr Robert Morse, because a lot of people seem to have been writing little comments now and then saying, have you heard of Dr Morse, or you should look up Dr Morse or whatever. Robert Morse, Dr Robert Morse, I guess he's a naturopath or something like that. I believe he's based in Florida in America, and I've been aware of him for a couple of years. He's a guy that taught Life Regenerator, Dan McDonald, a lot about the raw vegan diet and lifestyle, and his videos are really interesting and his stuff's really interesting. I've not read his books or anything, but he supports a fruitarian diet for a lifestyle and for healing and health. He doesn't seem to follow it as far as I can see, but he does support it for health reasons. I don't really know what diet he does, and that's part of the reason. I mean, I follow him, I watch his stuff, but he doesn't really walk his talk as far as I can see. And when people say stuff like, oh well, he's running a business, or he's stressed, or he's whatever, well, that's not really a role model. You want someone that is following a good lifestyle and diet regardless of their stresses and everything else. It shouldn't be that you have to change it because of your lifestyle. Anyway, I love some of his information, I love his ideas, his theories, I listen to his stuff, but I don't like the amount of people that are on these herbs. And that's something that I just don't like. I know that some of his information is just plain wrong. Some of the stuff in his videos is not correct. Maybe not huge bits of it, but bits are. And maybe bits of it are made up, I don't know, or just conjecture or ideas. I had a friend recently and she was talking about, I know a bunch of people that have been to his place, and I would quite like to go to his place and learn from him. But they all seem to end up in these herbs, or getting these herbs. I really want you to get this, people that are following me or this audience, my audience, whatever. I don't think these herbs are going to do anything for you, anything at all. And I am a believer in hygiene, natural hygiene. And I follow some of the people that have had the best success in a long-term raw vegan diet and lifestyle. And they eat vegetables and they have herbs, maybe in food, and use herbs, maybe culinary herbs, but most of them are not. Well, there are some that are maybe using herbs, but this is not the model that I follow. It's not what I want people to learn. It's not what I want people to go towards. It's not something I want, at the fruit festival to be some big deal that everyone's going to be buying herbs. I just don't think there's any value to them. I think the value is in following the lifestyle and the diet. And unfortunately, I understand that people have to sustain a business, and selling herbs and things is something that people want to buy, because people want to buy health, but it just doesn't. I don't think they do anything, and the little that they might do, it's not the big stuff. If you change your diet to a fruitarian diet, you'll get like the quickest results in terms of reducing your cholesterol, in terms of getting rid of your heart disease, getting your blood sugar in the right place. You'll get the quickest results on a low-fat, raw vegan, fruitarian diet. And to focus on herbs when you should be focusing on, like, never eating cheese again, never having oil again, to me it's just a silly thing to be focusing on. You should be focusing on getting rid of all the bad stuff, making your diet raw vegan. And if you're a young person and you're healthy or whatever, then have herbs if you like, but what do you really think these herbs are doing? And it's sad to me as well that people are looking for a problem, and I've seen people that are in pretty good health, pretty great health, and they've got all these like £100 worth of herbs, and to me that's like magic pill kind of thing, magic potion, James and the Giant Beanstalk or whatever, James and the Giant Beanstalk, the Giant and the Beanstalk, whatever, taking magic beans. The magic isn't there, the magic is this body right here, and the magic is what it can do when you get rid of all the barriers and the inhibitors to health. And I don't think the herbs are doing anything for you. I think you should focus on sleep, rest, hydration, getting out in the sun, being around good people, smiling, laughing, doing creative, productive work in the world, continually growing, facing your fears, doing some kind of physical practice, stretching, running, strength conditioning, balance practice, hanging upside down every now and then for your spine, appreciating art, appreciating poetry, just things that make life happy, good, productive, these things. And the biggest thing that everyone's getting wrong, getting towards the right diet, just the right diet, not like the healthiest ever diet, the best thing, the magic thing, just this is the right diet for this body here. This is a frugivorous design, this is frugivore, we are designed to eat fruit, tender leafy greens. That's what this is for. Herbs, would we have eaten herbs? The ones that taste good we would have eaten, the ones that didn't taste good we wouldn't have eaten, because they could have poisoned and killed us. That's what nature is like. That's not what going to the supermarket is like, where anything you buy is fine, But if you're in nature, you can die if you eat the wrong thing. And that's why I think these herbs are a weird thing, because how would we know if a herb was good or was going to kill you? We wouldn't really know. I've got a friend who used to go out and pick greens out in the wild and put them in salad, and one night he nearly died. And he's probably watching this video, he might comment below, but to me that was an indication of how fragile, how powerful nature is, how fragile we are, how we need to stick within our diet. Or, if he'd cooked up the leaves, they probably wouldn't have harmed him, because he would have destroyed all the whatever the active compounds in it, whatever it is that happens. But that's my thoughts on Robert Morse. I like his videos, I listen to him. I think he's doing some amazing work with helping people. Maybe it helps people that they're taking herbs, maybe that makes them feel like they're going to get better, but I don't think the herbs are really doing anything. And I think health takes longer to get back than most people want to believe, so they want to try and speed it up with some herbs. If you can't speed it up, the body is going to heal itself in its own sweet time. Its own sweet time. And get this, it's going at 100% as quick as it can, as timely as it can, with as little stress to you as possible. So it's going like 100% maximum optimal ability at getting you back to health is what your body is putting in. That's the shift your body is putting in all the time, 24/7, for the rest of your life. If you're not healthy, you need to look at the things that you are doing that are stopping the body from getting back to the balance of health, to the natural place we all should be, which is healthy. And the herbs do not speed anything up. The medicine does not speed anything up. The body can't. How can you speed it up faster when it's going as fast as it can? How can you speed up the body? It's not like like some lazy workers that are just all hanging around, joking and laughing, and you go, hey, come on, with some herbs and beat them up. Come on, get to work, heal the body. They're like an efficient team. You just go in and they're like, psh, 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 everything's happening, I can't even imagine how. There's nothing. How can you even? How can you even quantify it? How can you even create a picture of that for a person, that your body's like racing at its strongest, fastest potential to heal all the time, and you're just dumping a load of work on it. Here's a lot of crap that I'm going to put in my phone. Here's another batch of rubbish. Deal with that. Whoa, you know. So this video's a bit funny now, but Robert Morse, the herbs, I just don't think the herbs are doing anything. Focus on the diet, focus on the lifestyle. The herbs are not really part of our natural diet. You know, eat tender leafy greens. These are the most nutritious vegetables. And enjoy his videos, but the herbs aren't doing anything. Nothing. I hope he doesn't take that as an offence or anything. And if he's had, to be honest, if he's had experiences where he's completely sure of that, but there's no need for like someone who's in their early 20s to be taking herbs for their thyroid gland or something. Like, what's that all about? That's why I don't. You know, it should be like, you shouldn't be, if you're doing herbs or something and it's legitimate, then sure, for people that are sick, if you really believe the herbs do something. But why are you trying to get, like, why is Dan McDonald doing herbs and stuff? He's like the healthiest guy in the planet. How many fasts has he done and cleanses and raw vegan diet for a long time? He does not need to be doing herbs. That's my thoughts. You want to follow Doug Graham, and this is, I feel like the raw vegan community should have just aligned behind him, as it kind of did for a while at the Woodstock and everything. And most of the people up on stage were students of his, you know. Most of the people, and the people that had done raw vegan before, or whatever, a lot of them found him and then changed the way they did it because of him and stuff like that, you know. And he's the guy to follow behind. Robert Morse doesn't do a raw vegan diet or lifestyle, you know. But he's a fascinating guy, and his stories are fascinating and everything. I just think that Doug is the clearest channel of that communication, because he's not trying to sell any stuff like herbs, and he's not trying to sell supplements or stuff like that. You know, focus on the diet and lifestyle. If you want herbs, there's herbs, but it's for culinary uses. Okay, hope that clears things up, and come to the Fruit Festival and we'll teach you more about the raw vegan diet and lifestyle, and you'll be around more like-minded people who are into this lifestyle. So I hope to see some of you there. And if I can ask you a favour, if you've got friends, relatives, people that might be interested to come to the festival, why not share this video or send them to the website fruitfest.co.uk and let them know about this kind of lifestyle that you're maybe working on, and let them know that it might help them out to come to the event. We'd really love to have more people. Okay, thank you.